If your ignition system needs some upkeep, this 8-piece performance ignition coil set will be a kit that you'll want to look into for your 2005 to 2008 GT Mustang. Now, coil packs are one of those parts that wear out over time, and inevitably you will need to replace them due to lack in performance, physical cracking on the coil pack, or even water damage. Now, this will be a great kit to look into for your V8 if you've started to notice a lack of performance, whether that's a rough idle, lack of responsiveness, or even the issue has escalated to a misfire. Now, these will be a direct replacement that will offer a hotter spark for increased performance and better responsiveness, and will even have that red housing there if you want that extra pop of color underneath the hood. Although these look similar to factory coils, these will offer a more efficient construction for a boost in performance with better windings, which in turn will produce a stronger spark. Now, this improved spark will increase efficiency when burning that fuel mixture, smoothing out that idle for a more comfortable experience with your 8-cylinder, and depending on how worn your factory ones are, will offer a noticeable power increase for better ignition responsiveness. Now, keep in mind that the increase will depend on the life of your current set, so if they're in bad shape, you'll most likely see a pretty big improvement compared to what you're used to with the old coils. Now, as you can see, this is going to come with all 8 in the kit here, and although they are pretty close to factory design, again, these are going to have an improved construction made with very durable materials, so you can rely on these to give you that extra boost in performance and also hold up over a long period of time instead of cracking and breaking like the factory set. Now, this is also going to be super easy to install. Again, they are a direct placement, so it will be a plug-and-play direct fit application and come with everything that you need out of the box for a hassle-free install. These will come in at roughly $225, making this one of the more affordable options for a set of coils. Now, compared to others available, these are going to keep it simple and to the point with their design, so you can save a couple bucks while still getting quality in this setup and get you that performance that you want, making this a great option if you want to bump up in efficiency without breaking the bank. Install will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. Nothing too difficult here, although it should take you about an hour to get the job done with some basic hand tools. Now, speaking of the install, one of our customers has actually installed this on their GT and is going to walk you through what that process looks like step by step. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
And for this installation, all you used was a 3/8" ratchet, a small extension to reach into the bolt, and a size 7 socket. That's all I use for this installation.
Today we're going to be replacing the stock ignition coils with these performance ignition coils. And to start off, we're going to take off each bolt off the ignition coils that are already on there. Each ignition coil has 1 bolt that will be a size 7 socket. And we're going to start off by taking them off. We'll break it loose. There's a total of 4 ignition coils on each side, with 1 bolt on each one. Just unscrew it by hand the rest of the way. That's one. There's 2. The last one right here. There's 4. Okay. So after we've done that, we unconnect our electrical connectors. Pull the plug out. There's actually 2 connectors on each plug, and they're just you just click it in right here and pull up. Click it in and pull up. Click it in and pull up. Okay, we'll take those out. There's 1, 2. There's 3. And number 4. Okay. Now we are going to get the new ignition coil, put in the spot of the old ignition coil. You can see the difference. Okay, now that we've taken those off, we're gonna take off this side. It's the same process with a 7 size socket, and we're gonna start off by taking each bolt off of each ignition coil. There's only one on each one, and we're gonna take it off. Okay, we'll get them loose, and then we'll come back and take them off the rest of the way with our hand. And for this, it's best to use an extension so you can get down in there. And again, once they're loose, you can move on to the next, and you'll come back and we'll take them off the rest of the way with our hand. Okay. Now we're going to take the rest of the way off. Okay, there's one. Keep taking it off with your hand. There's number 2. Number 3. The last one right here. Okay, we'll go ahead and do it with this one more time. Break it loose a little bit more. Take the rest of it with our hand. And number 4. Those are those. We put those to the side. And now we're gonna disconnect our electrical connectors. So 1 right here. 2. And it's just to push in and pull out. Push in, pull out. Push in, pull out. Same with these ones on the actual coils. Push in, pull out. Push in, pull out. Push in and pull out. And last one right here. Push in. Okay. Now that all the electrical is disconnected, we're gonna get them out the way and pull out our coils. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And 4. Okay. Now that we got those out, we're going to replace the brand new ones. All right, before we put them in, we're going to add some dielectric connector protector to each one. Maybe a little bit. Put on the end right there. Straight on. Good. Do those to all of them. Okay. And for this, it's pretty simple. We just pop them in each one with the hole lining up with the thread for the ignition coil. Okay, we're just gonna pop it in there. Boom. Line it up. Get one of our screws that we had previously taken off. Hand tighten it. Okay. And we'll do it with the next one. Make sure our hole's on the right side. And drop it in there. Lining it up. Our next one. Drop it in there. Make sure it lines up. And the last one for this side. Drop it in the back with our screw with our hole on the right. And we'll throw a screw on each one. And tighten it. Okay.
tightening both of them. And our last one. All right, just put the last screw in and tighten it. All right, and then we get our size 7 socket and you tighten them up. Move on to the next one. And we're just going to hand tighten them with a little extra snugness. Bam. Once we finish tightening them on, we'll connect our electrical connectors back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's another one that connects to the ignition coil. We'll add that one. That's 1. You'll hear a click. 2, 3, 4. All right, that's it for that side, and then we'll move on to the other side. All right, we're gonna add our last 4 on the other side. Put in the dielectric on there. Boom, boom. Smear it on there. Do that to all 4, like the other side. Okay. And then we're gonna come around and make sure the hole is on the right side, and just pop them in there. Right down in there. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Number 4. Okay. Then we're going to get our bolts. 2, 4. Put these back on there. Hand tighten them until we can't no more. Each one has 1. Last one. Okay. And then we get our 7mm socket and tighten the rest of the way down. Snug. 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 You don't want to tighten these too tight, or they will snap the plastic. Snug. Okay. Now the last step is to connect our electrical connectors back, and we are finished. The black one goes to the ignition coil, and the brown one goes to the fuel injectors. Make sure you hear that click. Tighten all the connectors. Okay. And that is all. That's how you change your ignition coils.
So that's going to wrap it up for my review and the install of this 8-piece performance ignition coil set fitting all 2005 to 2008 GT Mustangs. And remember, for all things Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.